Hey guys, welcome back to DeFi, Degens, Drip, and Farm for Poverty, where on this channel, our vision is to empower the impoverished by helping you find financial freedom through crypto assets. If you like the mission, you resonate with the vision, and you find this content useful, please subscribe and leave a comment and a thumbs up. Thanks. Hey, welcome back guys to DeFi, Degens, Drip, and Farm for Poverty. So getting into it in this video, going to be doing an update to my 2 months in Drip, or the Forex ecosystem. It started with Drip, but I was actually coming on the cusp of the Animal Farm announcement, and that's what got me into Drip. And this is technically, as the recording of this video was actually day 55, but it'll be posted probably on the 60th day. So take that with a grain of salt because I'll be scheduling it. But the data that I'll be reflecting is 55 days in. So what I do is I go to the Drip Garden Scheduler and get the value from here. Also the value, even though currently the farm is paused, I get the value from VFAT tools down here. And I track this every week. And then the BREAP value I get from here based on whatever the current price is. So I'm just putting it in at the current trend. And then the same thing for Drip. I add up all my wallets and do it off the current DEX price that shows at the time of charting that information. So I've had this in my other videos, but just giving you guys full transparency to see, because you need to be definitely keeping track of this. I said that in one of my earlier videos about mistakes. And that was getting like diversified and getting into too many things and not keeping track of everything. So I have my Excel spreadsheet, and what I do in here is I made this like scorecard basically. Highly recommend you guys do your own, whatever version you think works best. But I check in every week, and then at the end over here I put this value. So as of right now, I'm at a net loss of like 23% or $2,700 at a total of almost 11,000 invested. And like I said, this calculates Drip Network, the Animal Farm, Drip Garden, the BREAP token, and the Piggy Bank. Now, the Piggy Bank, I'm leaving at a stagnant 3,000. I don't know what the value of my Piggy Bank is. So I've been leaving this at the value of what I put in. Technically, it's zero, right? But I'm not counting that as a loss because that is what I put in there, and that value should hold whenever the farms become unpaused. And the same thing happened here in the Animal Farm. So I kept the last value that I was able to get before they went offline. And so these numbers are not completely accurate, but I'm still using that as the number to determine my profit or loss. Now, what's interesting to note is that I have been able to mitigate some of the losses. If you look at my Drip, because I added a significant amount of Drip from the initial investment that I got in with. So originally I bought in $766 across all of them. It's like $800 across all the wallets. And that was because the price of Drip was $136. And since I went aggressive from, let's see, I think it started around later in March is when I started purchasing more Drip. I don't have it over here. It's actually over here. So I started 23rd of March. So I've since then put in another 5,000 or so to dollar cost average into Drip. So that's brought my total Drip price down to $47.68. So from 130, that's not bad. So that means that I put this here. I have a net loss so far of $17.51, but I have total 171 Drip. I know this is small for you guys. That's just so I could show the whole screen. So I'll zoom in. So total across all my wallets, I have $171 or 171 total Drip. And for Drip, I am down a total of $17.51. So it's almost basically $10. So if Drip goes up from its current price of $34.25 as of the recording of this video and goes up to $44 or above, then I will be in profit with drip, and that will basically pump everything else up as well, because the drip garden, I have assets in that. And then when the pigs and pigs and dogs become unpaused, I'll have profits there because I'm using drip to farm dogs, yada, yada, yada. So the main point of this video is to show that, yeah, it's not all sunshine and rainbows, but you got to be, keep your goal in mind of what you got in for. So I didn't get in this to make a quick flip. This is a long-term play. I have a strategy that I'm playing out. So the temporary negative volatility doesn't really concern me. I haven't made any money on it. And yes, if I would have gotten into an asset such as, I thought I had this up. Well, maybe it'll go away when I click that. Such as ETH or USD, then ETH or Bitcoin. I had this up showing that earlier, but it timed out. Around the same time frame, yes, I would actually be up in those assets February 6th, but I'm not a trader. So, and I'm actually going to make a video on investing versus trading. So therefore, that doesn't do me any good because I don't have that knowledge or ability to trade and make those kinds of swings. So if I would have got in on Bitcoin at 42, it would be up $6,000 now. So that's like 10%, 15, 12%. So I wouldn't have a loss in Bitcoin. Ethereum is about the same amount. But again, the point of this is, like I said, this is a long-term play for me, and this is an investment. And when you have investments, you got to look at it differently. And that's why I'm making another video completely about investment versus trading strategies, or ideology, I should say. But this is just to give you guys an update on where I sit, and so you can understand that it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Everybody wants their token to go up and to the right and pump, but you have to be willing to hold through the volatility if you have a long-term strategy. So yes, I'm at a loss, but this is unrealized loss because I haven't sold anything. And I'm bullish on the entire ecosystem and how it will play out. So I got to keep that positive mindset and remind myself of why I got in the first place. And if it was attractive at the higher prices, then it's much more attractive now. And I just got to be willing to weather the storm. And by the next update, so by day 90, I expect this to have a huge turnaround because there's a lot of bullish news on the forefront. So as of right now, like I said, everything's still paused. The recording of this video is April 3rd, but it will turn around, in my opinion. We'll be able to look back and say either I told you so or I was wrong or whatever the case may be in 30 days. But that's where we sit right now. So that's just an update for you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, like, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, all that good jazz. I'm looking to grow the team, as you guys know. So I'll be doing some different, after the month of April, I'll be doing some different kind of incentives and team program kind of stuff just to get people into the Telegram, because my goal is not just about drip, but mainly to educate people on the crypto space and what it actually means, crypto and blockchain in general. So I'm not trying to just shill drip. That's what I'm passionate on, but the most important is educating people on what this fundamental shift in wealth and financial stability actually means and how people can take advantage of it. You don't have to get into drip, but you do need to understand the fundamentals of the blockchain and crypto and how that is changing things as we know it. So there's other opportunities, play to earn games, NFTs, all sorts of stuff. So, but if you have people that are sitting on the sidelines and you talk to them and they're not familiar with crypto or any of that stuff, and it just sounds like you're speaking Greek to them, yeah, throw them in the Telegram group. I'd love to just share that knowledge. I want to do courses and stuff like that and help people understand it. I'm not going to turn this channel into that, so that's why I would keep it private in the Telegram group. But anyway, see you guys on the next side. So until then, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See you guys.